What is up, everybody? Resale Renegade here, resalerenegade.com. Check out the link in the description below. Links to the website, lots of cool stuff there, articles and other such items. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I store my eBay inventory. If you haven't seen the video on how I store my Amazon inventory, check it out here and watch that if you're interested in that. For today, I'm going to talk about my eBay inventory though, and it's a little bit different. I have yet to find a great way to store my eBay inventory to where it's just super simple to pick and pack. So what I do is I store it by category. So if it's shoes, I store my shoes here. If it's housewares, I store my housewares here. If it's antiques, I store my antiques here. Stuffed animals go here, whatever. And I do that. I basically have a shelving system set up in a storage unit. It's a 10 by 10 unit because I'm trying to weed out my eBay inventory as much as I possibly can and get it moving. I don't want to stack a big old fat storage unit of stuff. Unlike my Amazon unit, my Amazon storage unit is bigger because a lot of times Amazon stuff will sit for longer. eBay stuff I want to move as fast as possible. So I have a 10 by 10 that I sit a bunch of storage unit or a bunch of storage shelves in, and I have it subcategorized into different types of merchandise. And that's basically how I store my inventory. So when I list something on eBay, I categorize it in a way that, okay, this is a houseware item, and then it goes on this shelf. Or this is an antique, and it goes on this shelf. Or this is a whatever. And I basically have a bunch of tubs that are on the shelves, and if the item fits in the tub, because I try and sell small items anyway, I don't like selling large items. If it fits in the tub, it goes in there. If there's a multiple of an item or something like that, like I just bought a bunch of Swatch watches, and those are all in a box within the tub and then labeled swatches, so that I can go back later and I can look at the box and say, oh, there's my swatches, and I pull them out. So that's basically a very, very easy breakdown on how I do it. I rent a storage unit so I don't have to deal with a bunch of crap hanging out. I buy a bunch of shelving system from Lowe's, which are like 50 bucks a shelf. Not cheap. Shelving is expensive. And then I just subcategorize it based on the type of inventory that it is, so that when it sells, I know basically what category or what shelving area to look in for that item. And a lot of times I will actually correspond that to the category that I list the item in. So if I list something in sports memorabilia, that's in sports memorabilia. I don't sell a whole lot of sports memorabilia, but I do have a shelf for it. So anyways, hopefully that explains how I store my eBay inventory. I've had a couple questions on it, so hopefully I answered your questions. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will try to get back to you with a video response as soon as possible. If you like this video for some strange reason, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe button is right there. Clicky clack, and we will be all good. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't seen my Amazon inventory storage units, if you haven't seen the video on how I store my Amazon inventory, fuck, come on. If you haven't seen the